Hello. Welcome back, Gunning to Old Trafford with your hosts, Ibi and Shady, and our sister channel. Well, it's not our sister, it's our brother, but from our sister channel, Mr. Farichot.
Correct, Mr. Sister channel.
With Mr. Farichot here from the Enfield Way, ZA, Oza, as we fondly refer to it. So, how are you doing, Farid?
All right, all good.
Good to hear you.
Cracking week.
Cracking week ahead.
Yeah? A lot happening
Cracking
this
weekend
weekend.
ahead.
A lot happening this weekend.
happening.
Yeah.
Yes, it's crazy.
So,
crazy.
if you guys don't know, now you know. We've got a tournament happening in Roshni. We've got the Gunning to Old Trafford FIFA tournament. Final happening
On
Sunday.
Yeah.
We've got the Enfield Way ZA with Liverpool playing Aston Villa
Aston
at
Villa.
Enfield. And we've got Manchester United Arsenal. But
What
before
a
I say
cracking
too much,
weekend.
Abdul, take us here.
Wow, guys, what a cracking weekend, guys.
Busy
Again,
weekend for us.
Terribly
Busy, terrible.
But amazing football. I mean, we love
Yeah,
football,
we love
man.
exactly.
Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, hit that bell notification to keep in touch, in tune, and independent with everything. We mean everything. From Gunning to Old Trafford and Oza. Guys, things are rocking, things are cracking. We are in our preview game week 4.
Hey.
Game week 4 already. We are
Who's the
moving. We are
got it.
moving.
Preview.
I got it right. Today I'm the man. Listen, I'm the man of the match. I'm the man of the match. But and moving forward, guys, we're gonna start off this preview. And this is how I'm gonna do it. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
From Enfield, Liverpool versus Aston Villa
Enfield.
in Enfield. Farid, take us in.
Aston Villa has been playing some fantastic football.
They have.
Oh yes.
Ollie Watkins has been saving Shady.
Diaby.
He's been saving me.
Diaby
what's so worried?
fantasy player for you, man.
Do you know, guys, the reason I chose Diaby and nobody chose, but I can see people are now starting to choose Diaby because Ateta wanted to go for him after the World Cup. And I just like this boy.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of Abu Diaby, man. Abu Diaby. So, Diaby, thank you for saving me. Or else it would have been my head on the block this week.
So yeah, Liverpool, Villa, Enfield, 3 o'clock.
No Virgil van Dijk.
No Virgil van Dijk. Probably going to have to play Quanta or Joe Gomez at the back. But I think it's after that Newcastle game, the boys are on a high. Hopefully they carry that through. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Good evening. Una Emery.
Evening, yeah.
Everyone's kryptonite. All three of us, actually. All three of us. I think if Liverpool manage to have a decent defense, because Konate is out. Konate is only back
Ooh, and
after
what a
international
player,
break.
man. Hey.
So no Konate and no Virgil.
No Konate, no Virgil. So it's going to definitely be Matip and Joe Gomez at the back. And then Trent on the right, Robertson on the left. If they stick with that 4 defenders and don't try bringing Trent into the midfield,
But they shouldn't.
they shouldn't. Not for this game.
They shouldn't.
Because they don't have cover
Yeah.
this game. So I think if they stick with the 4 at the back, then Liverpool should be okay. Endo's okay. First game was better than the second game.
But it needs time to
He needs
adapt
time.
to the league,
Yeah.
right? The Premier
He
League
needs
is always
time.
a tough one.
McAllister's coming good.
Soboslai has been brilliant.
My wife's, did I tell you my wife's nickname for Soboslai?
Tell us.
She's got 2 nicknames. So.
Yeah?
So the first one is Swimmer Sly.
Oh, Summer Slide.
She said he looks like a nice summer salad. You just want to eat him up.
Okay.
And now the new one this weekend was Custard Slice.
Custard.
Ay,
Dominic
Sammy.
Custard
Very be
Slice.
careful for
I'm
that.
worried.
Dominic Custard.
I'm worried. She calls him Custard Slice. And she loves Custard Slice.
Okay.
You should be worried.
I'm very
Don't
worried.
take it to
Soboslai.
Enfield.
No, taking it to
Don't
Enfield.
ever.
So I think Liverpool should have enough to get this one over the line. I'm gonna go safely with 1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
Yo.
1-0 win.
It's going to be a cracker.
You think the defense can hold and not concede a goal?
If they stay in defense, yes.
Let's
If
see.
they stay in defense. Listen, you know what?
basically-
Our game changer at the back in the defense is always going to be Ellison.
Yeah.
Always going to be Ellison.
So basically, your two main centre backs are out for this match.
Out for this match.
That's-
Look, Matip is okay. He's
Van
he's
Dijk
okay.
and Konate.
Yeah, Konate and Van Dijk out. Gomez is Gomez in the game against Newcastle probably had the best performance
No,
I've
but he
ever
held
seen.
his own, eh?
He held
He
his
held
own.
his own.
It's the first time I've seen Gomez play so well since I've been watching Gomez play.
So for me, there's one person's view on football, then I'll always take that person's view over anybody else's, right? And that's Sir Alex Ferguson. And he was at Old Trafford a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think the opening game against Wolves.
Yeah.
And they asked him, which team outside Manchester United excites you this season?
And he said Villa.
And Villa lost to Newcastle that first week. I think it was
Yeah.
4-1 or something.
Yeah.
And he said, the team for me that excites me the most this season is Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
Because Sir Alex
Totally.
can see
Of course,
something
yeah.
that's happening
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
exciting.
They're,
Yeah,
not,
exciting.
they're not a team to be overlooked.
No need cooking. No need cooking. Those boys are cooking.
Unai has got those boys
He's got-
playing
Listen.
a brand of football. Did you see that goal? 9 touches.
Brilliant.
9
Brilliant.
passes.
That Matty Cash is just playing at a different
Look at
level, man. Different level.
Villa going forward are very dangerous.
They are. They are.
But as good as they are going forward, there's frailties at the back.
No, man, I think against Newcastle, first game of the season, people were tired. But against Brighton,
I know
they were solid in defense.
No, they
man.
were solid in
Pau
defense.
Torres looks like he's building
He
into
is.
the season, and he was fantastic
No, he
in
was
Spain,
very,
right?
very good.
I just believe from Liverpool, from an attacking threat, there's not a lot of teams that have that amount of attacking threat as Liverpool do have when they come good. Diaz, and then depending who's playing striker, Salah, and then you've got behind them McAllister and Soboslai. Their attacking threat from Liverpool when it works. Yeah, Cassius. When it works, it's amazing to watch.
I know.
It's amazing to watch. I mean, that Newcastle goal, right? Darwin Núñez, that second goal. Also, very few touches coming back out from this thing. I think it was probably about 10 or 11 touches to get to that goal. And that pass from Salah, man.
Oh, what a
To
pass.
Jota.
What a pass.
Whew.
I'm brilliant.
So look, if Liverpool's attacking, if Liverpool can catch Villa on the counter, I don't think Villa stands a chance. But where Villa's going to come good is when they attacking, Liverpool have to sit back.
Yeah.
They can't take chances.
You cannot
They
try
can't.
the
We can't try
inverted
inverted
stuff
right back
or
and
let's
shit
play
like
with
that.
the flat back four.
Flat back four.
Ellison at the back and do what you need to do.
And if as long as they
Simple.
stick to that, I think Liverpool can hold Villa off.
No?
But then it's Ollie Watkins.
1-0 is fair.
1-0 is.
fair.
I think.
Fair.
Look, I think I'm still riding that way from Newcastle.
It's fair.
So I'm 1-0. 1-0.
No, brilliant stuff.
Oh.
And then
The next
I'm
one.
sitting in the middle for a reason, yeah.
And then we go into one of the big ones.
The big ones.
For the season.
Yeah.
When the calendar comes out, these are the games we look for. Arsenal
So
versus
true.
Manchester United
What
at the Emirates.
A cracker. What a
Game
cracker.
week 4.
The only time they're not friends.
This
It's only
fixture- this
I only hug Ibrahim after the
After
game.
the game.
After the game. After the game.
this fixture last year,
Yes.
game week
3-1.
4 as well.
At Old Trafford. Correct.
We had to be separated by continents.
Yes.
Abdul was in the African continent. I
Yes.
was in.
You were in the yes.
In the Middle East.
Middle
Middle
East.
East.
Yes,
You were
we
in the
must
Middle
it.
East.
We must it.
What continent is it? Asia. What
No.
continent is it?
Middle
Middle
East.
East.
Is it a continent?
The region is Middle East.
Yeah, but what continent is it?
Oceanic.
No, Oceania.
Okay.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
Australia.
Asia. Is it not Asianic? Okay, it's Asia. Okay, I was just
Okay, whatever it is, get into this.
Middle East, the continent.
I don't know. The 7
Because
continents.
we work both international, MIA, Middle East,
Yeah,
Africa.
no.
Yeah.
So Africa is our continent. Middle East is regarded as the continent there.
Well, I don't know. You geography boffins,
It's like
get
Texas,
in
man.
and let us know. So, I mean, it was so bad that we needed to be separated.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then the reverse fixture, we found some solace. And I
Nice.
watched
Some love,
it.
some love.
Man,
Then
that's
I
No,
watched
no,
it.
I don't know about
That's
solace
amazing.
and love because they wanted to kill each other after that FIFA match.
TP one. Yeah.
It was
It was
No,
a
it
crazy
was
one.
upset. It was upsetting.
But
Yeah.
Remember, Ibi came into that day. You were losing the challenger.
Exactly.
No, actually, you were.
No, but
You were slightly ahead.
no, but FIFA, he beat me. He
Yeah, he beat
beat
you.
me. Correct me.
Yeah,
Rebbe.
last
you came
game,
in-
he
you
took
were
Correct me.
losing. You
Yeah.
were losing the challenges. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
100%. So
and
yeah, wow.
So the reverse fixture, obviously, game week 4 was at Old Trafford. But the fixture at the Emirates, 3-2
3-2.
to the Arsenal. Fantastic game. Both star boys were shining on that day.
Mfana footy,
So,
guys.
Abdul,
Man.
going into this game, how are you feeling? I'll let you start with Arsenal and then I'll get into Manchester United. But how are you feeling?
Look, Ibi, after the weekend, and guys, don't forget the review is up there. Did I get it right?
Yes.
The review is up there.
Yeah.
So, guys, after this weekend, I'm not that confident. However, and I said it in the review, if Mikel Arteta is going to keep Thomas Partey at right back and play with the inverted role, Mfana is going to kill us. And he's going to kill us dead, right? I would say Mikel Arteta go back to the 4-3-3 that you played. Zinchenko is fit. Use Zinchenko because Zinchenko, I mean, last year both legs really played well against Manchester United, and especially on that left hand side. So, and now with Wan-Bissaka also pushing a bit more forward, it's going to give Zinchenko that little bit of freedom to play that final pass. However, on the right hand side, this is where Mfana Futi, Bukayo Saka needs to be very careful, and this is where the partnership between Bukayo Saka and Benjamin White has been lost this past 3 matches, because last year they were so good together. I mean, they cover each other, they know each other's runs, they know what to do. It's going to be an absolute cracker, as you guys know. Manchester United, Arsenal, oh man, they're going to go toe to toe. I'm just so excited. I'm not as confident, but if Arteta just plays his game, if Arsenal play their game, we play simple. I think we're gonna do well. I really do, and I think
this is the game for Declan Rice.
I think this is the game for Declan Rice. You took it out of my mouth. I think this is a game for Martin Odegaard. However, it's gonna be a midfield battle, man. I mean, Casemiro, the two magicians, Martin Odegaard. I mean, you've got class all around, man. Aaron Ramsdale, and I just need to say this very quickly before I hand it over to Ibrahim. I wanted to say it it was the preview. It was the review. The review. But Aaron Ramsdale, I love you, my man. I really do. I feel that last year was the best season you had. But it was overshadowed by also brilliant football played on the field. And Mikel Arteta bringing on, well, an equivalent number 1 in David Raya. I feel that after the mistake on Saturday, Aaron Ramsdale is going to be ousted as the number 1 goalkeeper of Arsenal. And I think it's going to happen in this game. It's going to happen in this game. And it's a courageous decision. It can work for you. Might not work for you. But David Raya in the polls on
David
Sunday.
Raya in these big games comes around.
But it was always my concern, right? Like,
and you said it.
For me, Ramsdale was fantastic last season for Arsenal, right?
But he was also the weakness in the team.
I mean, mistakes happen in
Yeah.
football, right? It happens. And with a goalkeeper, we obviously look at it with a more magnifying glass type of approach, right? But when you bring in a second number 1, it destabilizes your keeper position.
It does.
Because as a goalkeeper, you don't feel like your position is sorted. And yes, you got to understudy, but your position is not really a threat, and you're comfortable.
It's not an understudy.
And I think this has really put Ramsdale under pressure, and you can see it. And I don't know if this decision is going to backfire on Arteta, because yes, Raya is a brilliant goalkeeper, but a game like coming against Manchester United, you want a keeper that's been playing consistently over the last couple of weeks, got his eye in. You don't want someone coming in now trying to prove his worth and take away that number 1 position. You know what I mean? I mean, it could work, but it could backfire.
It could backfire big.
But it could backfire as well, and that's my concern. But obviously, as a United fan, I hope that it does backfire. Only this week. And that we get the better of Arsenal. So, coming into this week,
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Do you start Gabriel this weekend?
He has to.
Look, Gabriel.
Because he didn't play the last game.
We were going to talk. Gabriel has been. Real Madrid has come in. PSG has come in. They're saying there's about 8 teams that have come in for Gabriel. Mikel Arteta has said, but I never understood it because he didn't start the last match. Not even 280 million will do the trick.
So then why didn't he start the last match?
Now, that's just what I just said, Ibrahim and Farid. Why are we experimenting? And this can cause detriment. You cannot experiment against Manchester United. You can't.
And you know, Madrid
They
coming to
gonna
knock
punish
on
you
the
guys.
door could turn Gabriel's head.
It could turn, and there's a reason I'm sure that he's still sitting on the bench. Maybe his head is already turned. Maybe it's just Arsenal saying, you know what, or Arteta saying we want you to stay, and
He's saying I want to go.
I'm also a little bit worried about our Swiss Army knife, Jake Kiwio. Good match, but just not in the class of a Timber, in a class of a Benjamin White.
Yeah.
So maybe he's still got a lot to learn. The selection for the Arsenal this weekend will decide the result.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed.
That's it.
So, from a Manchester United perspective, if we start off the way we started against Nottingham Forest, the game will be over before it starts. Because Arsenal will put us to the sword. That attack is ferocious.
No, there's something.
It is.
And I'm worried that, you know, a strike force like Nottingham Forest, and no disrespect to Nottingham Forest, put us really under pressure because of mistakes. And if we lapse in concentration early on, I think Arsenal can really finish us. And we've seen, you know, United are capable of getting some big hidings. We've seen it last season. I'm not going to re-mention it. But we open to it.
I used my
Listen,
7
listen.
times already.
Guys, we said this. You got your 7. But listen,
I
to this,
used
yeah.
it. You told me I was only allowed to mention it 7 times. I
Guys,
mentioned
do
it
you
7
know
times already.
something that has been making the rounds this week, and we spoke about
The
it?
8-2.
The 8-2. Do you know when the 8-2 happened,
Yeah.
I got so much of slack because the 8-2 network came out. 8-2. So, guys, a big margins, but you think it's going to be a...
No,
Good,
again,
but
I don't say that United are going to get it. I say if we start off with
Yeah,
a lapse
you
in
gotta start.
concentration, it could become a bloodbath.
The start is
But
important. Correct.
But I'm optimistically cautious. I don't know
Beautiful word,
how to
yes.
put it, but
Makes
I
sense.
am.
Makes sense.
I'm a little bit confident going into the game. I think Manchester United will come good, and I think, you know, last season we struggled the first 2 games, and then we played Liverpool and Arsenal back to back,
Yeah.
and we beat Liverpool at Old Trafford and Arsenal at Old Trafford, and it was fantastic for Manchester United. And I think again, you know, we started off the season slow, struggled against Wolves, lost to Spurs, came back against Forest, and I think this is the game that shows whether we're up for it for the season. The one position that really scares me is obviously Luke Shaw is out for an extended period of time. Malacia is out for an extended period of time. That means we've got Diego Dallo, a right back, kind of, you know, being shifted into left back. And he's going to be coming up against Saka. So that's the one worry for me. You know, if Saka is at the races on Sunday, you know, Dallo could find that to be a little bit of a difficult task.
Do you think that's the reason not Varane, sorry. That Martinez has been having a little bit of, not a tough time, but he hasn't looked his normal self. Do you think
because
it's because of
he's
that?
trying to...
He's trying to cover.
He's trying to cover.
Yeah.
Right.
He's trying to cover.
So you
So
need
you
to
think that's the reason
compensate.
behind it,
I think
That's a brilliant question. I actually saw it, Ibi.
You could see it in the Forest game.
He's playing not his own game.
No, he's not.
He's worried.
'Cause
He's
he's
got that
keeping-
thing. Yes, he's worried
And
about...
Varane, it also takes Varane out of the game.
It does.
And now
takes Varane
Varane
out
is
of the
injured
game.
as well. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's a bit tricky for Manchester United this weekend in defense. Up front, I'm a little bit excited. I think Rasmus Højlund
Is he playing?
is going to
You think
make
he's
his
gonna
Oh,
debut.
wow, that's amazing.
I don't think he'll start, but I think he'll be on the bench. And he could come on for a quick
I've
cameo.
been very excited about this
A
boy.
10-15 minute cameo against the Arsenal. And I think, you know, we'll
Nice,
get a first
nice.
taste of what he brings to the team.
He can't be worse than Mudryk.
No.
He can't be worse than Mudryk.
No.
In midfield, Bruno Fernandes, I think he'll bring his A game again. Casemiro, I think the confidence is coming back.
Hey, Ibi, just... How's that disrespect on Casemiro the few games, man? Did you see that?
But listen,
Come
a
on,
guy like Jamie
guys.
Carragher,
No way.
and Jamie,
No way,
you're a
man.
Liverpool legend in your right, but you don't compare to a Casemiro. So, you know, stay in your lane. Gaby Egbon Laho. The highlight of his career is a runners-up
always
medal
said
in the Carabao Cup.
I've always said
Runners-up medal in the Carabao
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah.
And he thinks he can talk on how Casemiro performs. I mean, you're not fit
Every
to
player
lace the
is.
man's boots. So let's calm down a little bit.
Ekpono, but Ekpono is very
Everyone
negative, man.
he's
He's a
just
clickbait merchant, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a clickbait
Yeah.
Took the words
merchant.
out of my mouth.
That's what he is. So whatever he says goes in this side, comes out the other side.
The only team he ever speaks well of is his own team.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just
No
the
one
ball,
else is good enough.
Exactly.
No one
he
else
had
is
an
good
argument with Klopp a while back also.
Yeah.
He's
Not a good guy, man.
Yeah, he's not someone.
Put up or shut up. If you think you can do better,
and he couldn't.
go get your badges and start coaching.
No, but
a
he
team.
couldn't.
He couldn't.
As a footballer, he couldn't.
No.
As a coach, I don't think
He
will
will
as
either. Yeah.
So that midfield, I think Casemiro is getting his confidence back. With Bruno and Eriksen, I think we'll get there in the middle as well. On the left, Rashford is looking strong. Anthony always comes good against Arsenal. And then Martial got some minutes in his leg. So I'm optimistically, quiet, but a little bit confident. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think if Manchester United are focused and we come in, hold our defense really strong and build up nicely as a team, and each player comes to the races, and we don't have an instance where 3, 4, 5 players don't pitch up on the day.
Yeah.
I think Manchester United come away with a 2-1 victory at the Emirates. I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a one goal.
No.
But I don't think it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
No,
I think a 2-1 for Manchester United.
I think you
I'm
highlighted
excited.
something very key. Is for me, I think the weakness for United is going to be on the right-hand side with Anthony, right? Because I think Arsenal's quite strong at that left back position, right?
Correct.
I think Arsenal's strong point is on the right-hand side versus United's left back. So it's going to be an interesting one.
Going to be.
But it's brilliant.
gonna be an
Absolutely
interesting
brilliant. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
So
Yeah,
it's going to be amazing.
2-1 to...
2-1, and I'm going, the other way as well. 2-1 to the Arsenal.
2-1 to the Arsenal.
2-1 to the
And
Arsenal.
guys...
I'm not giving a score.
No, but I think you should. That would be
Go for
interesting. Go for it, Farid. Is it tough?
It's tough. It depends on who. Look, Arsenal's football is amazing when they play. When they play well, like I said last year, also it's amazing to watch. But you can't. United is just one of those teams.
No,
you
it's
don't ever count
The
them
thing
out.
is, guys, when these two giants play, the form goes out of the window. And that
Of course.
included when they play Liverpool.
Yeah.
The form goes out. I mean, that's heart, that's desire, that's honor. And that's what I love of Patrick Vieira, Steven Gerrard, Roy Keane, man, Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
These guys, I mean, they ooze class, they ooze the club, and they ooze freaking war, man. They loved really playing for the club.
And I think, like Abdul mentioned, the battle of the midfield, I think the midfield is going to win this game. The battle is going to be important. And you've got Odegaard, you've got Rice on that side. On our side, you've got Casemiro, you've got Bruno. Two fantastic,
Amazing.
hard workers, assist merchants, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Fantastic players. And that midfield is going to be key for the victory.
Right.
But we've got a special viewing for you guys. So on Sunday, we're going to be watching, we're going to have the Gameweek Old Trafford FIFA final live streamed on YouTube. Thereafter, we are going to be watching the Liverpool Villa game.
Correct.
We might go live, we might not, but like we always do, Arsenal United live streamed on Instagram.
Yeah.
So you guys can get our reactions in real time.
Live.
Live in real
live.
time from Abdul's place.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be
Good, that's
fantastic.
gonna be
You
nice.
might see some kids running
I
around.
have
Just ignore them.
home ground
They're not
advantage.
important.
Home ground advantage.
In
It's at the
London
Emirates.
and at the Emirates. Oh, wow. I'm looking
So
forward to it.
if you don't already, make sure that you are tuned into, you subscribe to Gameweek Old Trafford and Enfield Way ZA on YouTube, but that you're also following us on Instagram, because you're going to be live streamed on 2 platforms, GTOT Instagram
Oza.
and Oza's Instagram.
Correct.
He's going to have the games live streamed, so it's going to be fantastic.
Brilliant.
Looking
I'm
forward to
looking
it.
forward
And
Crackers.
don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And with that, guys, we are
Gameweek
Gameweek Old
Old Trafford.
Trafford.
Thank you, guys.